scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in with a total combined weight of 515 pounds, Bret the Hitman Hart and Jim the Anvil Neidhart, the Hart Foundation.
Well, there's something, no question of that.
And their opponents, weighing in with a total combined weight of 469 pounds, from Tampa, Florida, and White Bear Lake, Minnesota, here is B. Brian Blair and Jumpin' Jim Brunzell, the Killer Bees.
All right, the Doctor of Style, the Slickster here, and we should have a whale of a tag team matchup. It's pick'em time, the Doctor of Style. Who do you like to come out on top?
Well, I tell you what, McMahon, first of all, you've got a couple of used-to-bees and a couple of wannabes in the ring. But I've got to go with the Hart Foundation because they used to be the tag team champions. They want to get back on top. It's hurting their pocketbook as well as their pride not to have the belts around their waist.
Well, you know, I might concur with you there, but perhaps for different reasons. I believe the Hart Foundation could very well defeat the Killer Bees, but if they do, I think it's probably going to be because they do not have Jimmy Hart in their corner. The Hart Foundation has figured out that they don't need a manager.
Yeah, I beg to differ with you, McMahon. I think they're at a disadvantage not having Hart in their corner, and I think later on in this match, we're going to see points where maybe they might be just a little confused.
That remains to be seen. Right now, we see the strength of the Anvil, Jim Neidhart. And B. Brian Blair looking on as his tag team partner, Jumping Jim Brunzell, winds up. The big man, the Anvil, trying to set up. Mr. Brunzell off the rope, scoops up, and Neidhart very easily with one hand. What a slam that was. Tag in now. In comes, ooh, the Hitman.
Now you see, right here is where they need Jimmy Hart. Anvil is the bigger, the stronger of the two of the Hart Foundation. He should be in the ring wearing down the Killer Bees before the Hitman comes in and does, in essence, what his name is, as hit.
Is that right?
Exactly, brother. Now you see my superior mental genius at work.
Well, what about it, Slick? Would you like to manage the Hart Foundation? I mean, Jimmy Hart officially has the Hart Foundation under contract, but nonetheless, perhaps maybe you could buy them. Would you be interested in the Hart Foundation or not?
Why, I certainly would. I mean, there's no doubt that the Hart Foundation are two of the greatest grapplers. And after all, nothing against Jimmy Hart, but he's no slickster.
I see. Well, despite the fact that perhaps you would have interest in the Hart Foundation, I don't believe the Hart Foundation would have much interest in you.
Brother, let me tell you something. You see those classy outfits the Hart Foundation have on, that pink and that black, brother? That's reminiscent of something the Slickster would wear, brother. You know that.
Oh, that's a good point.
What a trio we'd make.
Be able to spot you coming about a mile away. Oh, nice drop down toe hold by B. Brian Blair. Nicely done. Working onto an arm bar into the Hitman, Bret Hart.
Well, you can't take anything away from the Killer Bees. However, I don't like them personally. I don't admire them, but you've got to respect any man for his talents.
You were saying earlier on some would-bees and some used-to-bees. Or who are the would-bees and who are the used-to-bees in there?
Well, what I meant was in terms of the fact that the Hart Foundation are the former World Tag Team Champions. So therefore, I classified them as the used-to-bees.
I see.
However, the Killer Bees have been in the WWF. Now they're on a trail trying to reach the top. They like to have the belts around their waist. I call them a couple of wannabes.
I understand now. Thank you for that interpretation. Mr. Blair.
I'm sure you probably still don't have it, McMahon. It probably shot right over your head.
Well, I'll do the best I can there, Slickster. Is now the big Jim Anvil, the Neidhart. Ooh, nice drop toe hold again. Second time we've seen Mr. Blair use a similar hold-in with as much success.
This is my point on this particular situation right here. Anvil is too big, he's too strong. There's no way Brian Blair is going to wear him down. See what I'm saying?
Whoa, there for the count, one. Whoa, and Bret Hart there to make sure that there was no 3 count. Not that it necessarily would have been, but you never can tell. Bret Hart looking on as the Anvil whips B. Brian Blair off the rope. Down and whoa, my.
You know, McMahon, the more and more I think about it, I just might be more interested in this Hart Foundation than I thought. You might have just planted something. You might have just planted a seed, brother.
Wait a minute. Coming out to ringside, I believe. Yes, wait a minute. There's Jimmy Hart there.
And he's got every right to be there, too, McMahon. The Hart Foundation are under contract to Jimmy Hart.
Well, yes. The Hart Foundation officially under contract to Jimmy Hart, but you can see the Hart Foundation wants no part of the Mouth of the South. No part at all.
You see again, McMahon, that just goes to show you the difference between me, Jimmy Hart, and any other manager in the World Wrestling Federation. When I give my men an order, you better believe they better not backtalk me, brother.
Well, Jimmy Hart a little embarrassed, I think, this week. Coming out and hoping to stay in the corner here of the Hart Foundation. Quickly ushered back by a member of the Hart Foundation. That must be almost humiliating, Slick.
This is exactly what I'm saying. And believe me, McMahon, that would never happen in my stable, brother. In my family, that would never happen, because I'll tell you what, I'll cut the paychecks. That's the way to get a man's attention. Cut off the beans and cornbread, brother.
I don't know about that, but right now, trying to make his way into the ring.
I think what we see here is some excellent teamwork.
Yes, you've always had that with the Hart Foundation.
And I just might slip this in, McMahon. If that was the Bolsheviks in the ring right now, this match would have been over 10 minutes ago.
If that was who in the ring?
The Bolsheviks, Nikolai Volkov and Boris Zukov. This thing would have been over, brother, 10 minutes ago.
The Bolsheviks?
Exactly.
Off the rope. The Anvil missing it around outside, however. Hitman Bret Hart, I believe, with a knee to the back
right there.
A cover. Where are you, ref?
No, he's doing exactly what he should be doing. Jim Brunzell has no business out of his corner, brother.
No tag made. And a referee almost disqualifying Bret Hart.
One of the few times I've seen a referee on his job.
And right now, the Hitman trying to set up B. Brian Blair. Perhaps sensing victory off the rope. Sunset flip, and he's going down. Yes, but he makes the tag at the same time. Ooh, right across the top of the head. The Anvil taking care of business in there right now.
That lick was so hard, McMahon, I bet Blair's kinfolk back in the country heard it.
Blair trying to get over to tag his partner, Brunzell. And thus far, the Hart Foundation has done a very good job of keeping Blair away from Brunzell. Some tactics legal, some not so legal. That's the Hart Foundation for you.
Well, you know, McMahon, I'm going to have to admit I'm a little baffled. I really looked for the Hart Foundation to be a little out of sync. Wow. Without Jimmy Hart there in their corner, but they're doing quite well.
Yes, I guess it shows you something, huh? And, whoa-oh. Jumping Jim Brunzell coming over to help out. Definitely a move that can get you disqualified.
I think he was just whispering in his ear.
I see.
Giving him some little words of encouragement, advice, like give up and save yourself a beating.
Missing a run outside again. B. Brian Blair colliding with the Anvil.
I think the Anvil was a little shaken up on that one itself, McMahon.
Yes, the Anvil looking up to make the tag now to Bret. And finally, jumping Jim Brunzell through the ropes. Oh, my! Jumping Jim Brunzell, attempting to clean house in there. To the ropes, the Hitman takes a kick to the midsection.
You asked me, it was a little bit below the belt. It was a little below the belt, McMahon. Should be disqualified right there. The referee, that's his first mistake.
Oh, what a drop kick. Cover. Through and no. Hard-fought matchup all the way. Hitman in the air, takes a lick to the spine there. Oh, my. B. Brian Blair's had an opportunity to recuperate, and he is really pouring it on the Hitman as we speak.
And I might add, he had a handful of hair too, McMahon. You noticed. I noticed you failed to mention that.
Hooks to leg. And coming to the rescue again, the big Anvil. Brunzell is in there. All four wrestlers hammering away. Referee Moskane. Jimmy Hart looks like he is sauntering around the ringside area.
He's exactly where he should be, McMahon. I say Jimmy should be right there.
1, 2. What is going on here? The Hitman kicked out. Jimmy Hart came in and nailed one of the B's. Why? I mean,
I can't explain it. I must have been looking out, McMahon. I never saw it.
The Hitman kicked out.
The winners of the match by the way of a disqualification, the Killer Bees.
Well, the Hart Foundation can thank their official manager, Jimmy Hart, for losing that match for them, I believe.
I was tying up my shoe, McMahon. I never saw Jimmy Hart do anything.
Jimmy Hart has made the Hart Foundation very angry. Very angry. Jimmy Hart running back to the dressing room area. And here comes the Hart Foundation hot on the trail.
That's the most despicable act I've ever
Look,
seen.
here's the replay. From there was not even close to a 3 count there. Out of nowhere, Jimmy Hart comes in and nails one of the Killer Bees, and from there you see the result. Jimmy Hart being chased by the very individuals whom he legally manages, the Hart Foundation.
This is just sickening, McMahon, after all he's done for them.